Welcome to this week's free weekly instant robot tournament. We got 16 points here in 5332, so we open a no trump and accept the transfer. All right. Well, sometimes two honors doubleton is worth playing in the suit, but I think we're fine here in no trump. Interesting, they led a spade, right? This is one of the advantages that sometimes comes with opening a no trump with a 5 card major. They lead your suit. So let's see, what do we want to do here? I want to set up the hearts in the dummy if I can, but that's a little tricky. I want to be in the dummy and lead low to the jack. So there's a world where I want to win the king of spades here in order to lead a heart to the jack. But if West has led from like jack fourth or 10 fourth, I need to capture East's honor and then lead low to the 8. So I think the play is low here. Aha. So they had jack 10 fifth. Okay, well that means I'm going to get 4 spade tricks, but not 5. But I can still, they'll split here. All right, I'll take this and I'll take my heart finesse, which is more likely to win now. Of course it doesn't. So let's see what goes on here. I don't like that 2 and then the ace, right? The queen is so likely behind me now. So West, oh, okay. I would have done better. Well, it didn't matter. I was going to say better unblocking the jack of clubs, but it didn't matter. I needed to get the heart unlocked. All right, so now what are the chances that the hearts are 3-3? Doesn't seem great. Let's count tricks again. So I've got 4 in the bag. 2 spades is 6. Club is 7. 2 aces are 8 and 9. So I'm just thinking about over tricks at this point. But it seems right to cross over and at least test the hearts here. Now, I don't particularly want to throw anything here, right? The 5th spade is making West hold on to all of their spades. I have to hold on to the club. I want to hold on to both diamonds, so I have the option of leading up to the diamond. But the thing is, if East has another heart, there's no point in leading up to the diamond, right? I lead a diamond, they take the king, they take their heart, right? That's all their tricks anyway. So all I can do at this point is cash out. And the diamond was offside anyway. West had a pretty good hand. I guess not that great, huh? All right, because I was thinking they had the queen of clubs when they didn't. All right, 14 points. I do have a nice 5-card suit, so I will usually upgrade 5-3-3-2s. Ace, king, queen, 5th is definitely worth a lot more than 9 points, right? This is so likely to take 5 tricks. Now, these jacks in the majors are downgrades, right? Jack doubleton, jack third. Jacks are overrated to begin with when they're in short suits, when they're not with other honors, particularly. I think these kind of cancel each other out, and I'm just going to open a diamond. Though, could be wrong. I guess it didn't matter on this one. Partner, if I open a no trump, was going to Stayman, and, we'll end up in the same spot. All right, so the lead is favorable. It gives me 4 tricks in clubs. and 3 diamonds is 7, and the ace of spades is 8, and I can take a spade finesse and guarantee 9. And if the diamonds are 3-3, I have 2 more tricks. If there's 4-2, I can give one up. So, okay. They led the 3 without the jack. That's interesting. So, there's not a lot of reason to lead the jack of spades here, right? When you're thinking about leading an honor for a finesse, assume they're going to cover. Jack, king, ace. My queen is good, but the 10 and the 9 are both still out there. It doesn't help all that much. So low to the queen is a little better. If there's a singleton king, if there's a doubleton king. So now ace is right, and there's the 9. So if they're 3-3, I can set up a spade. And if not, all right, they can take 2 spades and 2 hearts. Let's see. I have 3 tricks. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? If the diamonds are splitting, I do have 11 tricks right now. It's an interesting decision here, right? Because if I play spades, even if they split, they can switch to hearts and I only take 10 tricks. If I play on diamonds and they're 4-2, I'm only taking 9 tricks, right? If I set up the diamond, they're going to get at least a spade, maybe 2, and 2 hearts, and the diamond. So if I'm going to play for a 3-3 split, why not play for the one that's going to give me 2 extra tricks? So I think that's the play here. I'm going to cash the clubs first because they don't know that I have 5 diamonds. I mean, I opened a diamond. There's a diamond. Look at that. They were splitting the whole time. And I get my 11 tricks. Yeah, that was kind of an interesting position there, where my instinct was to go after the spades, but, I'm going to lose a spade and 2 hearts, even if they're 3-3. So if I'm going to play for 3-3, play for the one that helps me, right? Spades are no more likely to be 3-3 than diamonds. All right, 12 count. We'll just open a diamond. And, I could raise hearts with 3 of them, but I only really like to do that when I don't have a good alternative. And here, I have 6 diamonds. So now partner's made a natural, strong bid, and I have heart support. So I need to show them my heart support. My hand's not bad for partner, right? King of spades looks like a good card. All right, so let's see. From partner's point of view, hopefully we don't have any heart losers. We got a couple spade losers that we would like to ruff. And we have some club losers. So I don't really want them switching to trumps. So, one option is just ace of clubs, unblock the spade, cross ruff. So what would that get us? Ace of clubs, king of spades, diamond ruff, ace of spades, spade ruff, heart ruff, spade ruff. And then I draw trumps. I have to get back over to the north hand. Let's say that I could get 5 hearts in the north hand, 2 spades is 7, ace of clubs is 8, and 2 spade ruffs. But that requires a couple things. Right? I need them not to be able to overruff the 4th round of spades, so I need them 4-4. I think I'm better off ducking this. And this is like a funny form of a Bath coup that, I'm hoping East continues from King Queen. They probably won't, right? They're probably going to switch to hearts. But that's fine, right? I'm going to unblock here. But now, having unblocked or having ducked a club, right? Instead of just roughing spades, I can also potentially rough a club, right? Because I'm going to cash the ace of spades first and throw that club away. All right, so now when I cash the ace of, oh, great. Well, that didn't work very well. Now here comes a heart. And I'm not in great shape. And I'll exit with this, and the spades were 3-3 or 4-4. I could have just roughed the spade. Well, that didn't go very well. That dropped me way down. 0%. A lot of people making it, people making 3-0, people down only 1. All right, well, that might not have been the best way to play that hand. 13 points. It's gone a heart, 2 hearts. I don't really want to let them play at the 2 level. I don't have great takeout double shape. Partner's the one who's going to be short in hearts, but they're not going to have a great hand. If I pass, I think I'm going to end up defending 2 hearts, which I don't want to do. I do not like 4 diamonds. I was hoping for, 3 diamonds. Give me a little bit of leeway here in the balancing seat. Oh well. Pre-balancing, not the balancing seat, but I'm pre-balancing. Once they bid and rate, and only 4, that's crazy. Crazy bid. Right? What they should actually bid is 2-no trump. Like a scrambling 2-no trump. The robots don't know that. We'll probably play in clubs if that happens, and diamonds is certainly better. All right, well, this is bad. But, I'm losing 3 spades, and I just have to avoid losing too many hearts, right? I can go down 1 on this hand. It might not be so bad. So I'm just going to take a double finesse in clubs. Ten, jack, queen. We like that. Huh. What are the chances that this actually works? So now if I draw some trumps, they split. I'm looking for the 7. So the 8 is good, but I'm going to end up losing to the 7. And there's nothing I can really do about that unless they do something wrong. So it looks like I'm going to be down 1, but let's see what happens, right? Because if the spades are 3-3 and they just take all their spades and set the 10 up, right, I could throw the club away. And now, right, this is good. And this is good. And they get a heart. All right, so down 1 might not be that bad. I mean, making 3 diamonds, partner, would have been really good. Oh, lot of people went down in two hearts. A lot of people went down two in four diamonds. How did the play go? What happens in hearts? So we've got ace king of hearts. Oh, we have ace king queen because the diamonds split. So we have three diamonds, two hearts, and the ace of clubs. Plus 110, partner, would have been a really good score. Just saying. All right, this is an interesting one. So we got 16 points. Partner's a passed hand. We don't really have a diamond stopper, but I'm going to bid one no trump anyway. You know, if East has ace, king, queen, jack, fifth, so be it. All right, so let's see. They've led the four of hearts. They didn't lead their partner's suit. I am missing ace, king, queen, jack of diamonds, but they're probably 4-4-3-2, and I'm losing four of those. So I want to unblock the hearts for sure, and then I want to get over to the dummy. And with this club suit, right, I have ace, queen, 10-9, missing just the king, jack. I would like to take a double finesse, but I don't have the dummy entry. So I just start with the ace instead. I'm going to play the 10 here. And of course, they're both offside. I can still power an entry. Right, the 9 loses to the king, and it does set up the queen. So let's see. What has he shown up with? Ace of spades, king, jack of clubs. Right? Oh, interesting. Well, I'm powering this out. Hopefully they play a spade, not a diamond. Look at that. Bad defense by them. They thought I had a diamond on her. Right? I mean, that's going to be a good result. They can just take four diamonds and the ace of spades and a couple clubs. Yeah. A lot of 120s, though. A lot of people, I'm guessing, just same result. Right? I mean, there's not a lot of other ways to play it. Well, a lot of people did go down. So, all right. 17. That looks like one no trump. Two spades double. So that's a takeout double. And this hand is real good, right? With the hearts, we're a maximum. I'm going to bid four hearts. The takeout double should be invitational-ish, right? They didn't use Cupid Stamen, so they're usually not game forcing. But something like this, eight points. This one's 9 with the singleton. Like when we have a heart fit, this is really good. And so it looks like we're losing two aces. All right, hopefully the hearts don't split too badly. I want to make it look like I don't have the queen, but we want to get these trumps out. Okay, the hearts do split quite badly. That's not great. Geez, 5-0. And West overcalled two spades. So how do we think the spades are split? 6-4-2-1, 7-3-2-1. I'm going to rough a spade. And let's see what the diamond split looks like. All right, so the singleton diamond. So 5 hearts, singleton diamond. 3 or 4 spades probably. I'm going to unblock here, right? Because I know West has the jack. So I'm always losing the ace of hearts. I can't afford to lose any more than that. And the problem is now, if I win this and play trumps, they tap me, right? Because East still has, I mean, they've just led one, so they have 3, right? So if I win this, let's say with the 10 or the 7, and play another one, they grab the ace and then play a spade. And because there's no trumps left in the dummy, I have to roughen my hand. But they have the same number of trumps that I do. And so it just kind of all falls apart. I don't think I can make it at this point. So I'm going to win it, play a club, play a diamond, and make them rough. Right now they have fewer trumps than I do. And all they have left is the ace of trumps, right? So I can just, they rough in whenever they rough in. And I'm only down 1. All things considered, with that split, not so bad. I mean, it's frustrating because at the outset I thought I was making an over trick, right? Just losing the 2 aces. A couple people made it. How did they make it? I played a heart and a club. They cashed all of the clubs. Diamond, rough this, rough. What if the robot plays a low heart at this point? Yeah, a low heart at this point, so that's just the robot getting that wrong. All right, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No reason to upgrade this. It's aceless. It's 4 triple 3, right? We're just opening a diamond. A heart and no trump. 3 no trump. Okay, here we go. All right, so we've got 4 hearts. And West has the 10 of spades, but we don't know where the ace is. But it's very likely West has the ace. And so, let's see. If I got 4 club tricks, that would get me 9 tricks. But the problem is, if I finesse clubs and it loses, East is the one who's in. They're the danger hand, and a spade comes through. Whereas if I play diamonds, there is a 50-50 chance that West is the one who wins. And if I get 3 diamond tricks, plus 4 hearts is 7, a spade and a club makes it. So if the club finesse works, I still need 4 club tricks to make this. Right? So I need a 3-3 split as well. Whereas in diamonds, I just need West to have the ace of diamonds. Or, if East has it, East to have the ace of spades. So I think that's the winner. There's also a world where it's right to duck this, but that's only if the spades are 7-2, which I don't think is happening. So I'm going to play here and hope. Ace, Spade. Yep. So it's possible that the jack was a false card and I'm supposed to play the 9, but that seems unlikely. So I have to hope that East has ace jack. Which, oh, look at that. It's what happened. Okay. So now I have to decide whether to be greedy or not. Match points can be a perverse game. So I've taken 3 tricks, and I can get 4 hearts for 7, 2 diamonds for 9, and the ace of clubs for 10. If I take a club finesse, I could get the rest of the tricks if it's working. But if I take a club finesse and don't, and it doesn't work, I'm just down. Right? They're going to take the king of clubs and maybe 3 spades, maybe 4 on a bad day. I mean, I've already done it right to play diamonds, right? Let's say that the club finesse is working. If someone plays clubs and the club finesse is working, they're going to take all their tricks and then they're going to knock out the ace of diamonds. And when the ace of spades is on side, they're going to get 12 tricks or something. Ugh. Match points can be really tough. I like match points because it makes this interesting. At Imps, like, I've gotten it right. I have 10 tricks, no problem. But, like, everyone's going to be in this contract. Everyone's getting the same lead. This is one of the things about the robot games, right? You're playing the same as everybody else. Some people are going to take the club finesse rather than the diamond, which I think is wrong, but some people are going to do it. If the club finesse is off, they're going to get 4 hearts, 2 spades, presumably, right? They'll get the spades right, is 6, 2 clubs, maybe 3, depending on whether the clubs split. If the club finesse works, they're going to take the clubs, take their hearts, knock out the ace of diamonds, and then they're going to get the spades right. And so they might take 12 tricks, the same 12 I had the chance to take. The other factor I'm considering is that I haven't had a great game to this point. This is one of the things that these barometer things, they're showing you how you've done. I'm at 56%. And, this one I didn't play very well and got a 0. And this one, the robot bid too high. This one, I guess some people made it, some people didn't. I guess everyone's in 4 hearts. That's interesting. I thought some people might be in 3. But I guess even the ones who just bid 3, the robot bid 4. So that makes sense. So there's a part of me that's like, I could use a good result here, which is not a crazy way to think, right? It's not like, oh, you're chasing a good board. What's your goal? Is your goal here just to have a 58% game, or is your goal to win the event and have a 65% game? Always the latter for me. So I'm going to do it and go down spectacularly. That's okay. I don't really care what I hold on to. All right. Oh, well. I'm really curious now about the results on this hand. 630 would have been 89%. A lot of people went down. Let's see, this person unblocked. And they also must have taken the club finesse. Oh, they didn't take the club finesse. How did they go down at this point? Oh. Well, that's interesting. This person unblocked the hearts and took a club finesse. I don't really like unblocking the hearts immediately because if the club finesse works, the heart is your entry back to your hand to finesse again. Oh, they got the spade wrong. They shouldn't, right? Because of the play of the jack at trick 1. Immediate club finesse didn't work. Yeah. So that's the thing. When the club finesse doesn't work, we're beating all the people who started with the club finesse. So maybe, but if the club finesse does work, we need to take the club finesse to get back to par with them. And I just hate people playing it wrong and beating me. So I had to take the finesse. All right, Stayman. Oh, I don't have a major. Here we go. All right, we got some ground to make up on this one. Well, let's see. We don't have a lot of top tricks. 3 aces, 4 aces, and a king. But lots of possibilities in every suit. In hearts, I would love to lead from the dummy, but I don't have a lot of entries, so I might just play ace and a heart. In spades, I can play ace and a spade, maybe to the 10. I think, the clubs could be 3-3. The biggest decision is probably going to be here at trick 1. Do I play the queen or the 10? Do I think they've led away from the king? Do I think they've led away from the jack? Leading from the jack is not a super attractive lead. It's very likely that the robot has neither. So against a person, I would go up with the queen, but I know that the robots hate leading away from honors. And the robot might be more willing to lead from the jack. I don't know. I don't think this is going to work. Wow, maybe they have both. So now I'm in the dummy. The problem is, I can play the hearts from the dummy now. So let's say it goes queen, king, ace. I set the whole thing up. If it goes queen, low, low, I have to get back over to the dummy and run the 10. But that double finesse only works if East has honor third. I think I might be better off. I mean, I can play the 10 and see if they cover. Look at that. All right. And now I'll just knock out the king. It's not a great cover. Oh, they had a singleton. Well, that solved that. King. There's no real need to take this here. Right? Maybe I cut their communications a little bit. So now the hearts are set up. Let's see what happens in spades. All right. So they'll take whatever. Oh, interesting. I thought they would take diamonds. So this is high and this is high. So I'm up to 5, 9. And let's see. Yep. All right. Well, 9 tricks seems. I don't think I could take too much more than that. Well, someone had an 80%. I guess this last board was okay. All right. Well, some good, some bad. How it goes sometimes. I'll see you next week.